We had scheduled a vote this Thursday on the issuance of $400 million in bonds on nuclear energy in the second phase of the South Texas nuclear project. Based on the recommendation of CPS, and because it appears that there may be a substantial cost increase to the project, we are postponing the vote at the council level. CPS will give you more details about that. They're going to be traveling to Japan to speak with our development partner on the project to get a better sense of what the cost on this project will be.
We are here today. I'm representing the CPS Energy staff. We are here today recommending that the council delay the vote on the $400 million bond issue until January of 2010. CPS Energy was recently informed by Toshiba, the lead contractor assigned to the SDP 3 and 4 project, that Toshiba's preliminary updated cost estimate is substantially greater than the estimates previously provided to CPS Energy and its partner NENA. And these are the estimates that we've been using in our discussions with the board, with the council, and the community. We are going to use this additional time between now and January to have discussions with Toshiba, have discussions with our partner, NRG and NENA. And we will do everything we can to drive the cost estimate down to the level that we have previously talked about, in which we believe is necessary to make this project viable, not only viable, but affordable for our community. And we have used as an affordability test bill impacts of no more than 5% every other year. And we still believe that's what we need to do in order for this project to work for this community. And so these discussions with Toshiba, NRG, and NENA will be ongoing. But we are sending a clear signal today to Toshiba that these preliminary cost estimates must come down in order for us to meaningfully participate in this project going forward. Thank you.
You are talking like this is a done deal. Is this a done deal for you? I mean, you're talking, we're just going to discuss the price that they gave us. You know, we're going to tell them to bring back. I mean, you're talking like you know, like you already know that this is a done deal.
We are in negotiations. We are in the process of developing this project. We have shared with the community that by 2012 we will be at a point where we can hopefully enter into a fixed price contract to go forward with this project. Up until that time, we will be working with our partner, NRG and NENA, and negotiating with our lead contractor, Toshiba, in order to refresh our cost estimates between now and 2012. And the message today is that in our discussions with Toshiba, the cost estimates they have on the table are substantially greater than what we believe is needed in order for us to be able to go forward with this project.
What is the cost estimate that's on the table?
Thank you.
That Toshiba gave you?
You know, I'm not prepared to negotiate publicly where we are. I can tell you that we are, again, in the preliminary stages of our negotiation. We have an agreement to have a firm cost estimate, which again will just be a new cost estimate by the end of December. And we have every reason to believe that we will be successful in getting that substantial number down.
How long have you known about this new cost estimate?
Just within the last week and a half or so.
Question for the mayor. I'm wondering if this is delaying the vote, as Mr. Bartley presents it, is a tactic of negotiation on the part of the city or our utility. I'm wondering if we had made the $400 million investment, would we still be able to negotiate the same way?
Well, yeah, I think first and foremost that this decision is a decision about making the right policy based on having all of the best information available to do that. There's no way that you can do that while the parties are quite far apart in their cost estimate. So that's the primary reason. What effect that has on our bargaining power or doesn't have is a separate issue. My primary concern is making sure that we have the best information available to make the right decision that's going to make the smartest energy investment for our community and get to protect the ratepayers. And there's no way that we can make this decision on Thursday with the lack of information that we have right now and a substantially greater cost that's looming out there.
One follow-up, if I may. We've obviously spent a lot of resources and a lot of time exploring this nuclear option, expanding STMP. I'm wondering if the council, if any members of the council are prepared to take the time to get a more thorough study done. I know we've got one that makes natural gas looks good that came out in the paper, I guess today or yesterday. But as far as a range of alternatives, we haven't ever looked at all these renewable energies together in one matrix.
Well, I think that there's no question that this will present an opportunity to be as thorough as possible, yet still, I do think that we've had a thorough process. Obviously, any time that there's additional time for policymakers to consider a decision, it presents an opportunity. And whether it's getting to the bottom of what the cost is actually going to be, or continuing to look seriously at all alternatives, then sure, of course, we're going to continue to do that.
Mayor, Steve Bartley just said that CPS management has known about this for almost 2 weeks. You learned about this last night. Do you still have confidence in CPS?
Well, I think that every day and every decision and every action that people take is an opportunity to continue to build confidence. And CPS has demonstrated over the years that it is one of the leading utilities, municipal utilities across the nation. There is a lot of reason historically to have confidence in CPS Energy. And this process has not been as smooth as I would have liked, or I'm sure that the council would have liked. But we're going to keep doing our best going forward. And to the extent that there are ways that we can ensure we have better information and that organizational issues are addressed in the future, we'll do that. But what's in front of us right now, whether we ultimately go with nuclear or we go with something else, what's in front of us is a decision about what our next energy generation is.
Isn't this the perfect opportunity to look at things in a real honest way and do what Austin did and name a really independent task force? Because it's not only CPS money, it's actually our money, my money too. And the money of people in the next generations are going to be paying for this. So it's not just a decision maybe. Yes, we voted, I didn't, but for none of you. But people voted for you. Yes, but some decisions are way greater to be on just 10 people or just one chairman, whatever you want to call it. This is beyond. This is for generations to come. Not only on that vote, but also on the waste, radioactive waste. You are from a newer generation. Probably you call yourself a greener man, but you know that radioactive waste is gonna stay there, and that radioactive waste is gonna be hid somewhere in the States for future generations.